ESPN does a yearly rankings of weapons in the NFL. And Bill Barnwell ranked the Chiefs. He's an NFL insider. Bill Barnwell ranked the Chiefs' weapons number 12 in the NFL, citing a declining Kelce, an injured Pacheco, and an uncertain wide receiver room. However, it is the highest ranking the Chiefs have had in the annual rankings since Tyreek Hill has been traded. So it's an upgrade based on that. But with Rashee Rice on the mend, Xavier Worthy flashing late, Patrick Mahomes is saying it's the deepest receiver room he's had. And this is what Patrick Mahomes had to say about that.
I think it's just going to come from everywhere. I mean, obviously, you got Rashee being back. He looks great. You have Xavier Worthy, who came on so strong at the end of last year. You have Hollywood Brown healthy again. Guys everywhere. You add in Travis Kelce, a Hall of Famer, and Noah Gray, a great tight end, and everybody that we've added to all those different rooms. Well, we have so many weapons. Let's go out there and just maximize it all. It's not going to be just one person. It's going to be the entire offense going out there and showcasing what the Kansas City Chiefs truly are. It is going to be the deepest. I mean, it's hard to always say, like, you had Tyreek and Travis Kelce, Hall of Famers in the prime of their careers, and that it's hard to always say that it could be deeper than that, but at the same time, it's not the depth. I mean, it's going to be hard to make cuts because we have so many great receivers that we could be 8, 9 deep, the guys I can see making the roster, and that's what you want. You want competition, and we have that. Brett Veach, Coach Reed have done a great job of bringing guys in, and they've been competing, and we're excited to get to St. Joe, Missouri, and go out there and compete and showcase who we are.
8, 9 deep, JD. So the roster stuff we talked about, I think we said, 6 or 7? 8, 9? Mahomes wants 9 guys around. He might get 9 guys around. That's a lot for a receiver room. So this begs the question, JD. We've talked about all offseason what this receiver room can be. Everybody who's a Chief fan knows the impactful guys we have in that receiver room, and also tight end room, and also the running backs. But why are so many outside the Chiefs Kingdom fan base sleeping on how dangerous this offense could actually be in 2025? And really just how good this offense can be, because we talk about it's like, easily Patrick Mahomes could have, back to 50 touchdowns based on the weapons we have, if everyone's healthy. But why is it that everyone's so kind of like, 12th, Kelce's declining, Rashee Rice, uncertain receiver room? I mean, like, before Rashee Rice got hurt last year, he was like the number 1 or 2 in every category receiving the ball. We know how good Hollywood Brown can be when he's healthy. Xavier Worthy, we don't know how good he's going to be. I mean, the guy flashed the second half of last year, but like, why is there such this kind of mystery about the Chiefs to the outsiders?
Kind of thinking about this, I do believe it has to do with, what we've done in the past. I think what they're alluding to also is saying, hey, the Chiefs are kind of unproven. Rashee Rice, he had a great rookie year. Came out last year and did an okay job until he got hurt. Hollywood Brown, he got hurt. Went to Xavier Worthy, caught some balls. They did a lot of reverses, but didn't really catch a lot of deep balls. They didn't really connect on those things. And then you said it again. You said it because Travis Kelce is getting older, up in age. He may not be as crisp in his route running or escaping like he used to be. They might even question what we have in a running back. And so when we start just talking about weapons on offense, they're sitting there saying there's a question mark there. And to be honest with you, Marcus, I'm okay. I'm fine with it. I am. We know what they got in there. Patrick knows what he has in there. He's trying to let everybody know, like, hey, man, look, we're coming. We're coming for you. And we're a deep, deep wide receiver group with just weapons all around us. Okay? So he's letting these jokers know. He said, I'm warning you right now. This is a warning. This is all I can do. I can let you know what we have. Once we get there and you haven't taken heed to my words, watch out. Bombs away is what's going to happen. And so I do believe that's probably the problem. That's the question. The question is the consistency with the guys. That's all. And that's what they're looking at. And to be honest with you, I would say, okay, that's fair. Rank is 12. That's fair. Put us right there, right? And make sure everybody don't see us coming. Because once we get out on the field, then you're going to find out exactly who we are. And I told you, it's going to be like an Olympic track meet. That's what it's going to look like. So, hey, you better get your hamstrings, your thighs ready, man. Okay, because they're going to be burning a whole lot of jokers up, man. Get your butter, because it's going to be toast season. That's what I'm telling you. So, yeah, Marcus, after thinking about it, I'm just like, still hating on them, but I'm just like, yeah, whatever. 12, okay. So, and look, Marcus, there's some great wide receiver groups out there. So there's a whole lot of weapons out there. Great wide receivers group. So
100%.
all good with me.
I guess for me, it's like when I see lists like this, right? I mean, because I don't think Bill Barnwell's trying to get clickbait. He's a very established NFL writer, not trying to get clickbait. For me, it's like I see these comments and I see a lot of these sports shows, they are clickbait. You know, they say these BS takes because they know people are going to clip it and talk about it all over the place. But for me, it's like I read these things and I'm like, do I have like Chief blinders or not? I'm a huge Chiefs fan, but I'm not a homer by any means. I'll say, I mean, when we talk about on the show, when we have weak spots, we talk about it. It's not like, oh, we're fine in every capacity. No, when we've had weak spots, we talk about it. And like for me, I think our pass catchers and our weapons, I don't think that's 12th at all. I mean, because we're talking about tight ends, we're talking about the running backs, we're talking about all these things. And it's like when I see people after analysts and insiders saying all these things, I'm like, what am I missing here? I don't get it. I don't get how us as Chiefs fans are the ones that see this. Like, shouldn't everybody see this? Everyone has access to the stats. They know what Rashee Rice was doing before he got hurt last year. They know what he did as his rookie season. So for me, I'm blown away by it, to be quite honest with you.
Well, it's just, how does it respond? How's it going to bounce back from the injury? That's the question. And so that is a legit question. It really is. Xavier Worthy had a great rookie year. How's it going to look if you missed a lot of balls, deep balls to him during the season and it didn't pan out? When you start looking at also, too, us not pushing the ball down the field and we're catching more balls within the 5 to 10 yard area than most other teams. So that's what they're taking into account. I'm fine with that. I want teams to keep playing us like they used to. Keep doing that. Bring the guys up. Go ahead and get 7 deep, and then we're just going to pick you apart. Okay? Because the times you felt like we was going to go deep, we didn't. And the times we tried to go deep, we didn't really link up. But if it's any indication, like Xavier Worthy catching that one in the Super Bowl, that deep ball, ending on that is sitting there saying, that's what we're going to begin with. That's where we're going to start. Okay? So you see where we finished out last, as far as like offensively throwing the ball. Now, how about we go ahead and lay it into y'all coming this year, going out deep on you from the jump. That's what I want to see from the start. Let it fly. Let it fly. And let them suckers fly too. I wasn't trying to say that. Trying to say fly. So yeah, let them fly. So
you're jacked up there. I like that.
Yeah. But no, man, we didn't need to. We don't need to make it more than that. Okay, you know what it is.
Jenny, one of the things, obviously, talk about the deepest weapons, and he matches out. We had Tyreek Hill, Kelce, but it's our deepest weapons we've had. And he mentioned 8 to 9 receivers, and I know we have a lot of guys in that room. It's obviously when he's saying that, he's seen so much in a lot of these guys where he wants to keep all of them. And obviously, you can't keep everybody, but 8 to 9 receivers. Do you think there's a world where that happens, or no? And through Pat's eyes and through his goggles, like this guy had to deal with a million injuries in that receiver room. If he likes 8 or 9 guys like Veach, let's keep these guys ranked. You never know what's going to happen at the top of that chart. Hollywood Brown has an injury history. Rashee's coming back from that knee injury. Juju has a hamstring injury every other week. So it's like, to keep that many guys around, is it possible to keep 8 or 9?
No, it's not.
No,
not wide receivers. No. If you're going to do that, they're going to have to get rid of some running backs and some tight ends. Okay, yeah. Just open the door to absolutely spread offense all the time. So, I don't think we're going to be able to do that. But when I'm looking at the list of guys we got, let me see. Nico Remigio, check, weapon. Justin Ross, check, weapon. Justin Lockhart, don't know much about him. Okay, so I don't think he's still with us. Jimmy Holiday,
he's a dude.
He's a dude, right? Elijah Badger. Okay. What do you think about him?
Yeah, that's another dude. His agent told us that this is how locked in he is. Not saying the other guys who came on the show aren't locked in, but his agent told us that he's working to make the team. And then once he makes the team, then he'll come on our show. And his agent told us that. So it's like, okay, I respect that he's all in.
Yeah, no, it's all good. All good. Rashee Rice, check. Jalen Royals, check. Juju Smith-Schuster, I say check. Juju got something to him. Joker can run around, man, and catch football. That's what we need. Xavier Worthy, check. Marquise Brown, check. Jason Brownlee, yeah, check. Tyquan Thornton, check. Scott Moore, check. So we got guys. We got them. Pat sees them more than anybody else, okay? And there's no reason for him to blow smoke. Everybody's showing what they can do. So this is why it comes down to, that's why it's vital to get the right guys, who's going to be probably your 6 or your 7 guys. And I think they will carry 7, Marcus. Do I have that? I do.
Yeah, I think each 7, I think.
Yeah, 7 wide receivers. I do believe that. Okay. So
9 would be interesting, though. 8 or 9 would be ridiculous, the amount of numbers, man.
Man, look, there's only one ball that can go around. Ain't no sense having 9 dudes out there, man. 7's going to be tough. There's going to be some jokers on the sideline, even with the 7, because you're really probably going to carry 5 during, 5 or 6 during game day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That tells you how hurt he was with the amount of receivers who got hurt last year. Like, man, let's keep all these guys.
Yeah, for real. For real. So, Yuck Fu said, could Juju get cut if Thornton or one of these other ball out in camp? Anything's possible. Anything's possible.
Yep.
The thing is, he's going to have to show that he can do a lot more than what catch football. He got to be able to block like Juju, too. Because it's not, at a certain point, it's just not just running rack and catching balls. It's like Juju does everything. So that's why he's very important to what we do.
He brings that blocking, that edge on the side that a lot of these other guys don't really have that yet. I mean, he's got that. He's got that grown man strength still, and probably the oldest guy in the receiver room.
Yeah, absolutely. Laura Zingser, is Remigio considered wide receiver or special teams punt receiver? Both. He's got to be both, because you can't just be special teams. You got to wear both hats. You have to. You got to be a capable receiver and a capable returner. That's the only way he's going to be able to make this squad. That's it. When he's healthy, Juju is a monster in the middle of the field. Yeah, he is. And we've seen that. Toward the end of the season, he was the one catching football. I was like, dang, look at Juju. Where did he show up? Catching balls, start sleeping on him.
Well, he had that big Saints game, and then he missed the next 2 or 3 weeks after that because of the hamstring.
Man, they ain't threw it to me all season, man. My hamstrings is on fire right now.
It was like a 2018 game. Him and Kareem Hunt went nuts on that Monday night game.
Yeah. You hear it's like his hamstring. Boom, boom, boom. Oh man. That's good though. It's good. So
Chiefs fan from SoCal, JD does steel making. Ooh, that was what I was surprised you said you had him making it, JD. So if they keep 8 receivers, I think that might be where they cut some slack off.
Yeah, they're not keeping 8 receivers. They're not doing that. I'm just letting you know right now. They're not doing 8 receivers. I know you keep pushing 4, but they ain't doing 8. 7 is the most they're gonna go. 4 tights. I said 5 running backs, right? 3, maybe 4. They might do the 1, still might be the other guy. Just depends. 2 QBs. This is all, And the practice squad guy, of course, he's going to be practice squad, so no gets it. And so I said, 8 linemen, 8 or 9 linemen, so probably 9 linemen. So that's what it's going to be, man. Steele does have a shot. He does have a shot, legitimate shot. Why? Special teams. Okay, we know he'll run tough to get yards for us. We know that he's got another year on his belt, more mature. We can trust him. We trusted him out last year as a rookie. There's no reason to say, hey, we can't trust this guy this year. All right. And hopefully he's just going to get better. He's going to run harder. He's just going to keep showing what he's going to do. So Steele does have a shot to make it for sure. Absolutely. So,
hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show.
Also, be sure to check out the best clips from Chief Concerns. And if you prefer to listen to the show, subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.